So with Foundations, you're probably seeing a lot more Reanimator because we got Zombify. It also blows my mind that for years in Standard, we didn't have Zombify or like a better Zombify, like just a 4-mana like reanimate something. It's wild to me that we didn't have that. But I'm not sure if you realize this, we've had, in a weird way, a better Zombify. Illicit Masquerade. This is the enchantment that has flash. When it comes into play, you put a, what is it, a mask counter? Imposter counter onto a creature, and then whenever that a creature with an imposter counter dies, you reanimate something. So you can use this to reanimate multiple things if you're going wide. So you need a bunch of little creatures that you're going to have play this, give them all counters, and then get them into combat or make them sacrifice, and then you're going to bring back bigger things. So that's the game plan. That is literally the whole game plan of this deck. So we're basically kind of like going super fast and super low. Like, look at these 1-drops. Look at this. We have 23 1-drops here. So Gnawing Vermin, Infestation Sage, it makes a token. Note this doesn't say non-token. It's just any creature. So this, I love this dude, Scorn-Blade Berserker. It's a 0/1, but it has backup 1, so it can put a counter onto something, and then it can give that thing the ability to sacrifice, or it can sacrifice itself. So this is a great thing where you wind up doing this, and then you can sacrifice this creature, and then you can bring back Valgavoth or something like that. Snarling Gorehound, this is really cool because we're playing all these cheap creatures, so this is how we're going to get our graveyard full of stuff. This and the Gnarling Vermin. Spiteful Hexmage is just awesome here because note all these creatures, or most of these creatures, are 1/1s. She's even a 0/1, so you got Spiteful Hexmage and you put it on her, and she's actually getting bigger, which is pretty awesome. Stalactite Stalker, we're going to be descending a whole bunch. It's just a really good 1-drop. And then we're running 1 Tinybones because why not? It's got Death Touch. It's something fun to do. It's just another 1-drop. Interesting one. Souls of the Lost. So this power and toughness increases as the number of creatures in your graveyard increases. So this is kind of like a weird backup plan. It's also just super good. It's also a discard outlet. So yeah, as an additional cost, you have to sacrifice something or discard a card. So if you're holding Valgavoth, you discard it with Souls of the Lost. If you did Spiteful Hexmage, you sacrifice the token. So that's how this comes into play. You can also just like sacrifice this to get a token, or whatever. You can sacrifice a land. Like, it kind of doesn't matter. You just need to sacrifice something. It's also not a terrible reanimation target because later in the game when this comes back and it's an 8 or a 9 and a 10, it's awesome. All right, we're not mono black simply because of this. Spinner of Souls. Whenever a creature dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature. So this is how we kind of like stabilize. So obviously things like Sunfall blow us out really bad because we can't do anything about that. But if you're dealing with wraths or you're dealing with combat, you can kind of just keep playing creatures. And everything you get is just going to cost 1 mana. So you can just keep playing new blockers to just kind of stay in the game. It's also going to help you get to your Valgavoth and your Harvester of Misery, which is the other target we have, Harvester of Misery. I'm running this one because you can channel it. Channel it. Doesn't say channel, but you can channel it to give something -2/-2. So this kind of works as a removal spell. And then when it comes back, it will give everything -2/-2, and it's just a 5/4 with Menace, so this works pretty good. Note you have a lot of things that can live above this. It might seem like you don't, but Stalactite Stalker gets big. This can give make something +1/+1, so if you put this on like Spiteful Hexmage, this can be a 4/3, this is a 4/3, this is bigger than that, so like obviously you're gonna like eliminate a lot of things, but you're also gonna have a pretty big creature on the board, which is pretty good on top of that. And then Valgavoth is just our target. You could hardcast it, but if you're hardcasting it, the game's gone horribly awry. So you're just using this to kind of be your reanimation target. So you're hoping that you mill it over with Snarling Gorehound or with Gnarling Vermin, or you discard it and then you reanimate it. So that's the game plan. So this deck kind of has a trick to it, where it's like you're not presenting that you're a reanimation deck. Like most people are not going to catch on to that because you're just playing a bunch of little creatures really fast. So they're going to want to remove your little creatures. So they're going to want to play like a Wrath of God, and then in response to that, you Illicit Masquerade. Note this has flash, so you can play it as an instant. So you can do it in response to a removal spell if they go to target something. You can get like weirdly blown out if they remove things from your graveyard, or if you get this and then they remove your only creature on the board. But generally, you can at least get 1. And if you can get 2 or 3 creatures back, even if they're not good, even if you get like 2 of these and 1 of these, that's still good investment for 4 mana. So that's what we got. Mana is what you would expect it to be. Everything that taps for black-green that doesn't come into play tap because we have all these 1-drops. 1 Fabled Passage and 1 Forest, just because if we want to be able to get it from somewhere. So I liked this as opposed to running like 1 Surveil land, because at least on turn 4, which is super important, you can get that into play on untapped. And then one random Sandstorm Verge that makes it so a creature can't block. So if you get into a spot where you are sitting on this and it's like a 10-10, and your opponent just has one creature, you just make it so it can't block and then you just attack. So it's just kind of like a weird one-of that every so often will win you a game. So let's do it. But yeah, this is definitely a best of one deck. Like, you definitely just want to play this in best of one if you're playing this, because I don't even know what you do for your sideboard. Like, you got to protect your graveyard, and I don't know how you not veer from the path. Like, it would probably be one of those where your sideboard completely changes the deck one kind of thing, where that would be your goal, where you would find a way to like pivot. So you're already in like black-green, so you just like pivot to something that's like not graveyard-based in hopes that they like bring in Leylines of the Void and stuff like that, but darned if I know what that looks like. What do I want? Stalactite? Or Gorehound? Let's go Stalactite. Let's see if we can apply some pressure here. What's the step for black? Just like, not liking that right now. Not liking that right now either. If this was black, this would be great, because we play another Snarling Gorehound and then we'd be able to descend and da-da-da-da, but not today. Not today. Okay, that's pretty good. Green-white, eh? I kind of want to play this, but I kind of don't. Let's just see if we can get this dude bigger. Sir. Graveyard, we don't want you. There's a small argument that I should probably be running Llanowar Elves in here. It's just a cheap one-drop, but I don't think that's actually the case. Vermin, get rid of that. No, keep just ditching stuff. We need a land. That's what we need. Cool. Like, here's a good example where, like, if I Illicit Masquerade, getting these back is still, like, it's still good value. Like, that's not a bad play at all. Opponent got Mana Scared. That's always sucks. Sorry, opponent. I've tried this deck before, and I think the Valgavoth is really kind of what gets us to that next level. A couple extra foundation creatures help, but having Valgavoth as, like, your reanimation target is pretty great. All right, here we go. Now we're cooking. This is a good hand. Yeah, Stalactite. Let's just see if we can get him bigger. So next turn we'll go Gorehound, Berserker, put the counter on this guy. Cut down? No cut down. Are they holding up cut down? Let's check that. Check for cut down. You're holding cut down. And you gotta do it, right? I think just swing, get in there, see if they cut him down now. I couldn't do this and put the counter on it and sacrifice it. If I was the next turn, oh, that's tempting. I mean, something's getting cut down, I think, no matter what. It's just, what do they cut down? That keeps the descend off. Opponent is really thinking hard about this cut down. It kind of implies to me that that's like the only removal spell they have, like, period. Cool. Whispers of the Draws. Target player. Me. There goes Valgavoth. I'll take it. I really want this, but I really want to hit a land drop also. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. This is so good, the fact that this is Surveil and not Mill. I think I called it Mill earlier, and that was bad speak. Because this is better than Mill. Because if you see the Illicit Masquerade on top, man, they just got nothing but removal. Then it puts you in a spot where you can keep it. So you're not forced to mill over it. So I kind of want to keep these around because I want to get to the Illicit Masquerade. Poison counter. Does Whispers of the Dross not do anything with poison? Oh, it proliferates. I'm like, I thought it did. I want to draw, but I kind of want to keep that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, there we go. Because now we can get ourselves some extra creatures. They probably run Annoy with Affliction, but most of their other removal is going to be on the spider. Lame. Nothing but removal. Another removal spell? 1, 2, 3. There's a note. 4 removal spells. Insane. What do you think? Discard a card or keep the Harvester up? Let's discard a card, because we need... They're not really doing any threat. They have another removal spell? Jeez. Pretty insane. I think I need to sacrifice this to draw. They have played nothing but removal spells this entire game. Well, and then a draw spell. Okay, there's a land. Can we land a threat? Other interesting thing about Souls of the Lost. Not good, but not terrible. I mean, this is not terrible next turn. Still waiting for them to play something. It's worth hitting. Still looking for them to play a threat of some kind. Huzzah! Okay. What'd you get? Counterspell? Senate. Oh! Fun play. Cool play. I like that. And then replay this? Sure. I mean, he's gonna get bigger at least. So, we're descending. And now I technically have another removal spell. Is this sorcerer speed? No, you can do it at any time. Okay, cool. Come on. How do they still have so many cards in there and they're still holding 5 cards in their hand? Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Drawing more cards. Do I care about them proliferating? Why not? Target yourself. That's going to stop them from proliferating because the spell doesn't resolve because it doesn't have a legal target when it goes to resolve. Okay, sure. Roar! 5-4! They're on a 3-turn clock, but they somehow still have nothing but removal spells. This is just miserable. Okay, so here's one of those situations where Illicit Masquerade is not very good because I can't keep a creature on the board. So Illicit Masquerade only works if you have something on the board. And we're just not getting any value here. Deck really wants some man lands in this particular matchup here. But we are not getting them. And they just keep drawing cards. They're just one for wanting me constantly. Draw 2 more cards. I mean, it works. I'm gonna die to this. And that's kind of wild. I mean, look at they're back up to 6 cards in hand. Good control. So there we go. Here's the prime example where if this was Zombify, we'd be sitting on a Valgavoth. Obviously, they probably run counter spells, but that'd be really good. So we need to land a creature is what we need. Next turn, we need a creature. Yep. Any creature. Doesn't matter what it is. My turn. You are not a creature. Any creature. Any creature. Any creature. Any creature. Come on. Yeah, I wish we had. I wish Mutavault existed in this format. They are discarding. They were in a place where they're. At this point, I can just hardcast Valgavoth if I draw it. That's what's gonna happen. I'll end up drawing Valgavoth. This is fun. Who's having fun? 5. I mean, there it is, right? They have a counter spell? Okay, okay, here we go. Here we go. We're in business. Anything that's not exile. Yes, yes. Come on, baby. No counterspell. No counterspell. No negate. No negate. They don't have it. Oh my lord. We did it? I think I know what my target is. Welcome to the party, boy. And that was also their whatchamacallit. Oh no, they had it! I was gonna say, that was their only edict. That game was nuts. That game was absolutely nuts. Good game, opponent. I was miserable, but that was the goal of your deck, so mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Let's try this again. We had it. We had the Valgavoth. Oh my lord, what a game. What a game. Alright. It's looking a little more reasonable. I kind of don't want to play this turn too, because I don't want to sacrifice anything. So I'm hoping I draw something that makes me not play this. Bat? Okay, cool. I mean, it's not that terrible actually, because I swing, and then I'll play it, and then I'll discard another one. I mean, that's totally fine. The fact that this dude has reach is going to be real good. Ditch that into the land drop. We need that fourth land. Essence Channeler, pretty good. Swing. It's gonna get bigger. Cool. Okay, there it is. Yep. We got Spider though. We need some things in the graveyard. Right now, Illicit Masquerade is not a very good reanimator, but hey, we're not in terrible shape. We are definitely blocking a flyer, that's for sure. Go Spider, go. Cool. Let's take our chances here. I feel like we've stabilized pretty good here. Get our Spider bigger. Gorehound, get rid of that. Do I swing with the 3/4? Let's apply some pressure. Let's see what they say about this. Gotta keep their life total a little low. Okay, cool. I could have sacked this in response to make it bigger, so that was kind of my logic there, which also draws me a card. But at this point, I think I hold back. And then I Illicit Masquerade. And then I just start going for it. Darksteel Augur. Cool. I still got that big reach guy. How would the, okay, I'm gonna, if I play this, all kinds of weirdness. Okay, that's a terrible land actually. So many flyers. Because if this brings back, how does this read? When Illicit Masquerade enters, put an apostle counter on each creature you control. Whenever a creature you control with an apostle counter dies, return it, exile it, return up to one other target creature card. So if things, so I return the Gorehound, and then I think I could start getting myself down to the bottom pretty good. Do I want to swing or do I want to hold back one turn? This is tough. This is a tough one. Let's see what they do. Let's give them an opportunity here. Like, they're going to lose life. Okay, that guy's good. Because if I can get this and kind of like start getting some creatures in hand, my hope is that I can get the Gorehounds and stack my triggers so that I can get other things into my graveyard so that then I could reanimate those. Because as long as the Gorehound comes in first and then another Gorehound, they'll start triggering each other. Granted, I only get 4, but that's not nothing. Okay. Yeah, we need... we need a Harvester of Misery is what we need, or a Valgavoth. Either of those would be pretty good. Do I want to take 7 here? I mean, I kind of don't. I could block. I could block and reanimate something. Or it dies and I reanimate something. Boy. Don't love it. Don't love it. I think we need a Gorehound because we need to get other things into our graveyard. We need bigger, scarier things. Put it on. Give it to her. We got nothing that flies. We're in pretty bad shape here. And I don't have that dude in the graveyard. I mean, you can bring back the Stalactite Stalker. Draw a card, see what we can get. See what we can get here. I think Stalker. Land, come on. Come on. We needed a harvester, that's what we need. Okay, I mean... Still nothing can block all these flyers. Me? Come on. Come on, something big. I mean, I do have an 8-9. Swing with my 8-9? Roar? And this guy's gonna get bigger. Yeah, another spider would also have been good. I could have reanimated that. Who still has imposter counters? I still have 2 imposter counters. They have a way to lose life? Oh, they have both those whips so they didn't lose life. Whew. Oh, gladly block with this. You got a Darksteel Augur. Or Cleric. There we go, they got it. I think they win. Yeah, we need Valgavoth. He did not show up in time. I think we lose this one, right? Yeah, 10. Too much in the air. Yep, couldn't see. Try one more. Try a couple more. Alright, couple quick changes here. Let's go up a couple Infestation Sages. I totally forgot this dude makes a flying creature. That seems super relevant. We're going to drop down a spider just because we need things that aren't going 1-for-1. We need things that when they get removed, we wind up going like up a creature. So I think that's better. And we're going to go down a Scorn-Blade Berserker because we don't need to worry about sacrificing our creatures. There's nothing but removal. They're going to remove it for us. So small party wants to go up another Harvester of Misery. I don't have one, so I don't want to blow a wild card on it because this deck's not super great. But that might be the right call to go up a Harvester, go down maybe another Scorn-Blade. That might be the right call in the end. But, you know, let's stick with this. Let's stick with this and see how it goes. Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's get a little bit more in here. We still haven't, like, really done the thing yet. So I want to kind of do the thing. Like, we did the thing, but then Valgavoth got removed. Let's see if we can do more of the thing. If we won a game, I'm not sure if I have a game 1 in this recording here yet. So, fun idea, but I'm not sure it's super viable. But let's try this again. Okay, here we go. So we'll go Vermin, and then we'll go Hexmage, and then let's just go for it. I mean, you know what we actually want to do? Watch this. Here's actually a good play. We will go Spiteful Hexmage, and then next turn we're gonna play Souls of the Lost, sacrificing this, and then we're gonna have a 3/2. Yeah, now we're doing stuff. Stuff's happening. Sacrifice a permanent. Sacrifice the roll token. We got a 3/2 on turn 2, and a 0/1. But that's okay. We're gonna play this guy next turn, 1/2, and then we're in good shape. Might go 1/2. I'm not sure. And we can channel this guy at any time to get it. But like this dice to whatever removal they're gonna play anyway, so it doesn't super matter. That's interesting. I mean, let's Gnawing Vermin ourselves. What removal spell do you have? Nowhere to run. Shoot the Souls of the Lost. Yeah, good run. And that's just what I'm saying. There's just like, it ain't nothing but removal. Pump Despiteful? I mean, it's damage. Damage is damage, right? Swing for 4. It's a 4-3. Missed a land drop. Nowhere to run. Yikes. Now I'm up for the 1-1 on the board. Yeah, it is just non-stop removal here. What do I want to do? I mean, this dude is useless. I think play this. Do I want to draw a card? Or do I want to just get the 5/4 out? I mean, they just got nothing but removal spells. Or do I discard something? Do I discard something? Or I sacrifice the rat? I mean, Evolving Wilds isn't going to get them much of anything. Swing. Take 1. I'm just torn on the Harvester of Misery. I think I want to keep that around. Yeah, let's do it. I really kind of wanted to be able to, like, sacrifice this to draw a card, but I think the 5/4 is more important. I mean, how many removal spells can they play? I have another deck coming up that is going to be able to kind of deal with this meta a little bit better. Hey! That doesn't get me anywhere because they're just going to take him. That's okay. We got attacks. What you got, Fountain Port? That the only thing? I mean, doesn't do nothing. Make a block. Give me my Harvester of Misery back. Give him to me. I mean, we're presenting lethal. We have a 5/6. And then it's holding a 4/5/4 in there. And we're just swinging. Swinging for victory. Ah, that's why the Evolving Wilds. Why is that not a Fabled Passage? This player just must not have a Fabled Passage. Because this would be bonkers to be running 4 Fabled Passage and multiple Evolving Wilds. Ho 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 ho! Target creature can't block. It's gonna work. It's going to work. You cannot block. Go team! Yes. Yes. I get my Harvester back. I got a 6/7. Just make it so they can't block. Okay. Well, there goes my Harvester. We'll miss you. Do they have another removal spell? Reclamation Sage. You're not an enchantment, are you? No. Okay, good play, good play. Scry 2. It's something. You can't block. Go team. Yep, take 2. Glissa! Oh no! Okay, here we go. Verge, you're really working it this time. Bam! That's game! Yes! We got it! Go random land. You did it. And that's the reason why that land is in here. Because of this. This is the exact situation where this lion shines. This is the MVP of this game. Because this would have stopped us. This would have been game over. Like, I guess we would have attacked and blocked them, and then we would have had 2 flyers, but we would have been running up against them real gnarliness. I could have played the spinner, but This won us the game, Sandstorm Verge. So amazing, absolutely fantastic. Let's do one more. Let's just do one more to do it. Let's just do one more to do it. We still haven't like had a good Illicit Masquerade, so let's try this one more time. Like that would have been good there. That would have been a really good Illicit Masquerade if we would have drawn it, especially with the Valgavoth and the Harvester in the graveyard. Boy, that looks gnarly. I don't think I can keep that. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. I have no way to search other than the one Fabled Passage, so I kind of don't want to put that in the bottom, because that's like the worst possible place for it. I'm going to send him to the bottom. We'll go Gorehound. Let's see what we can do here. Here, this being a forest hurts again. Like, okay, interesting. Swing. I mean, we got blockers. We need lands. Not bad, not bad. No block, since obviously I have nothing in my graveyard. Overlord, okay, sweet. Go over there with Lily. What was this other card? Oh, we're doing this nonsense. Okay. Okay, I'm in mono black. Sweet, okay. Do I just swing without regard? I feel like I just swing without regard. Or do I shoot him down and swing for 2? What do we think is better? I don't want to just keep losing creatures, but at the same time, I think we gotta be the beatdown. Because they are trying to combo here, so we need to kill them faster than they kill us. Okay. Don't kill the spider. Don't kill the spider. Don't kill the spider. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm down with that. That's fine. That's a good play. I am... Okay! I am well suited against Liliana with this deck. They discarded a swamp. Cool. There it is. There it is, folks. Get rid of Tinybones. Swing. Swing, right? Swing, swing. Alright. Holding them back. We need a land. We need a land. What's in my graveyard? Oh, it would be so good. It would be such a good Illicit Masquerade. Tinybones, he's back. Land, land. Ah, you're not a land. You're close though. You're close to a land. You're a tapped land though. Do I ditch it or do I hope for it? What do we think? It's a guaranteed on 2 turns. It's crap. Oh, and it also pumps the dude. I think we can. This'll get him pumped. I mean, hold back the spider, right? Okay. Cool. Okay. It's only a creature that died this turn? How does this dude work? Exile target creature from a graveyard that was put there from this turn. Okay. I land so badly. Okay. Fabled Passage, that would have been good. You're not a land. Swing. Ah, I need a land. I've never needed a land so badly in my life. Okay, we're still alive. Yep, half the combo. Yep. Do I just swing with everybody? I'm like kind of getting stuck here. I need to end this game. It ain't looking good. Yeah, missing land drops here really hurt. Swing with everyone but the spider. See what they think about that. This is not, right? I can do this anytime? Yeah, cool. Yeah, fine. Gives me a blocker. Okay. Blocker. Got a creature. Well, it's gonna reveal until... Oh, I should have stacked my triggers. I wasn't thinking I should have... Actually, I couldn't have stacked my triggers. I mean, I'm gonna have a boatload of creatures. Does that count for anything? We're the beatdown, kind of, sort of. Cool, okay, yeah. Oh, from anywhere! Oh, that's pretty sweet, actually. Because they can steal my Valgavoth if I discard it. That's pretty sweet. Can we end this? I mean, that's only 6. I'm not blocking. Because this is non-token, otherwise I would have blocked to turn this into another creature. There it is! There it is! Dun 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 dun! Let's do it! Let's go team! Go team, go! How'd they gain so much life? Oh, whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Cool. Let's bring everyone back. Bring them back, bring them back, bring them back, y'all. I mean, they can steal the spider, I guess. Yeah. But it doesn't matter because my whatchamacallit. Oh, it makes it, it's not, okay. Gnawing Vermin. Spiteful Hexmage. What do I have in the field? I mean, I guess we can go Spiteful Hexmage. I'm running out of creatures to target. This is not doing a very good job of showing me what's in the, what's hitting my graveyard. Like which cards are being selected. I'll put it on this dude. Take action, yep. 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 Okay, there we go. There it was. Valgavoth, you made it. Abyssal Harvester. I don't think that gets them there. Go team, go. We shoot down the Harvester and then just swing for the game, right? Urborg Repossession, okay. Right, I get it. I get it. I get I get all of this. Sweet. And I can pay with life to play these spells? Seems pretty good. Play a swamp. Yeah, I'm like yes, there was. We got it. That's what the deck's supposed to do. We got it. We made it. That was the fun game. That was the fun game. So, cool. This was the purpose of the deck. We got there. Surprise, reanimate 3 creatures out of nowhere. So, That was fun. That was fun. Let's take a look at the deck one more time just to go over it. But if you stayed this long, you saw what we did. So, as I said, I think like it's awesome that Zombify is back, but there's just nothing but removal all over the place. And people are starting to learn now that we're seeing Zombify. You're starting to see things like Vraska's Fall. Like you did not see that a few days ago, but now you see it being run because people are reanimating Valgavoth. But if you can get him and a couple other creatures together, then you're in pretty good shape. So I don't know. I still really love this card. I think this card is fantastic. I think maybe one day it'll truly find its home. I'm not totally sure what that is. This feels like as good of a build as you can get with it. You're milling, you're playing little creatures, you've got big creatures you want to reanimate, but it's still just not hitting the mark. This needs to be... it needs to cost 3, but then that would be bonkers if this cost 3. That'd be absolutely ridiculous, so I don't know. I like the deck. It's super fun. Shout out to Sandstorm Verge for winning a game for us. Yeah, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried anything like this. Also, let me know if you played this dude, Spinner of Souls. I love this, and I'm trying in a couple other decks. I want to build a very Spinner of Souls deck, like just a Golgari sacrifice, like all in on Spinner of Souls. I'm going to try that with like Braids and 9 Lives Familiar and stuff like that, but let's see. Let me see. But I think this card is super slept on. The fact that you can just like get things back is pretty amazing if you have the ability to like then do something with it. Like if you can get creatures that you kind of don't want to keep around that you want to get rid of and they're super cheap to play, this seems amazing. Or you run some type of weird combo where all the creatures you're getting are like your win cons in some weird way. I'm not sure what that would look like. Not in standard at least. In Legacy I could see it. You do this, you do Blood Artist, and then you play every creature that is a 0/0, like all the X creatures, you play all of them. So you play, you go, you get a creature, and then you have things like Dark Rituals and Elvish Spirit Guides, so you can get mana. So you have ways that you're generating mana by playing creatures and getting creatures into your hand. You might even play Simian Spirit Guide just to get yourself the mana that you need. And then you wind up doing like a Blood Artist, and at that point you just like get everyone out like that. So I don't know. I don't know if that's viable. It's very like Glass Cannon. It feels very like Belcher in that sense, and that you need this, otherwise you get nothing. But I don't know. Could be cool. Could be something to look at. But this is the deck. Hope you liked it. Hope you had fun. Let me know what you're playing at Foundations. All right. Have a good day.